Check this out. So we're using the morph pad. I could play this all day. Freeze it. It's beautiful. Hi there. Time for a new Quik-E video. We're trying to do more of these more often. My name's John Lemcool. I own pluginguru.com, which is the website that makes these patches I'm playing. And a whole bunch of you are going to send email to me asking how I'm doing that. So let me tell you real quick. I have the morph pad set up to my keyboard controller so that if you have not done that with FM8, you need to do it because every one of my patches are set up with the morph pad going crazy. So that's cool. Okay, so the reason for this video is to show you a couple new things that have come out that are really cool that you should be aware of. Not all my videos are supporting my patches, and this is, well, it kind of is because I'm showing you FM8, the toxic FM8 library here, which, by the way, you can get from my website, pluginguru.com. I have a whole bunch of patch libraries. So for FM8, Massive, Silenth, Absinthe 5 is a killer library. Oh my gosh. Stylus RMX, really cool stuff for Stylus RMX. 2 weeks from about now, when I'm doing this, the Omnisphere library will be released. So there's a new library coming for Omnisphere called Omniverse. Very excited about that. Now, Omniverse is going to come with 150 patches. It's going to come with a whole bunch of envelope templates that you can just call up and immediately put a cool gated pulsing thing on any patch. And a whole bunch of arpeggiator templates. So you can call up a cool arpeggiator pattern on any patch. And off you go. So that's going to be coming out in a couple weeks. Okay, so we're going to take a look at two plugins quickly. One of them being Spark Dubstep by Arturia, and the other being a reverb unit from Eventide called Black Hole. And we'll get to the reverb unit in a minute. Spark Dubstep is a really cool drum with pattern built into it module. It's very similar in some ways to Nerve, although this is geared point blank range with a shotgun at anybody doing dubstep. There's not so much dubstep to be found inside of Nerve. There is if you buy the Chris Cowie library. There's a couple things that are kinda, but not like this. This is a little bit different. So what we have here is a totally focused on the dubstep genre. The samples come from Sample Magic. It has inside of it analog physical modeling and samples to choose from for 16 possible pads in the sound engine. And here are the 16 pads. There's 8 here, and then you hit this, and it switches to the other 8. You can play the sounds from the keyboard. Okay. You can play patterns by hitting play. Now we got it going on. Some of the other kits. Let's just go down the list. Let you hear some. Here's. It's cool. I like the drum step is really cool. It's big. Big stuff. So it's huge sounds everywhere. So check this out. You've got the pads. You can hit record. It quantizes it. I believe there's parameters to set it so it doesn't do that. So it's big sounds. Big sounds you can play in real time. Up above here is when you get to the pattern grid. After you've played in a part, you can have it show you a whole lot of different options for what you want to automate and add to it. Velocity, repeat, cutoff, where's shift? I think that's for pitch. So it could be playing and oh, there's timing shift. Yeah, cool. Pitch right here. Right? I don't know if it's going to always work this way. It almost might be a bug. Once you set a value, everything after it has that value. So if you want to go back to normal pitch, you shouldn't have to put back in a normal pitch for the next segment. So there's bugs in this, as you can see. It's version 1 for sure. See, I had to put that because it was like there. So now, if you go down here to the mixer, which is the panels down below, each channel has output assignment, 2 auxiliary synths, which go over here to your auxiliary effects, which is currently a plate and a delay, and then there's 2 insert effects, which are for EQ and distortion and sample rate conversion. If you click here, here is where you see the different effects, and if you click here, you can change. Here's where you're supposed to select presets. It's empty. Boo, hiss on Arturia. I'm not happy when you get something brand new and A, it doesn't come with a manual, you have to download it, and B, it doesn't come with any presets for the effects that are built into it. That's not cool. But it does sound good, and these are things they can fix in the update, so let's bug them to fix them in the update. That's about all I want to cover on this. It sounds really good. It's really big, really trashy. Oh, there's a couple other things to show you there. Cool. When you're playing it, let's copy a new pattern. Oxidize this. So right here are these 2 knobs. If you click, you can choose different parameters, specific parameters, as you can see, for the insert effects, or else it could be sends for the auxiliary 1 and 2. So here's for the reverb. And you can automate that. So if you go up here to the top, let's say we go to auxiliary 1. Oh, I'm on the wrong page. Come on. Percussion's got it going on now. Okay. Auxiliary. And again, there's this bug where, or maybe that's how it's set. It's just a slider, so. So now it's down at the first one. Oh, you know what I gotta do is before the last down here. From this page, you can go over here and import Rex files. And this is the currently playing kit. So we can go over here and hit play. Right? Once you're down here, you can have it just show you user libraries. Like here's this recycle file I loaded. Like I say, just as kick, go to the first kick. So I click the kick, because this is what's currently playing, okay? Double click here. And I can go to any kit in here, click it once, and say for the snare, I want to change the snare. Oh, I'm still in the kick, so kick drum, now go to snare. You gotta have this little highlighted part here. Now I can click on snare, and the snare loads. There's other ways to access the sounds. If you go to studio, right here you can go to the list and just go snares. Go like that. So it's definitely worth $99 if you're into these types of sounds and effects and all that kind of stuff. It's very fun. All right. So what makes Black Hole really cool and why it should be worth your consideration to add to your toolbox? I like pointing out things that people don't know about and that do things that you didn't know you need to be able to do. And Black Hole fits that category. So we've got a pattern. Let's just have it play. And what Black Hole can do is morph and it's very easy to set up parameters so that I want to go full mix for a second. And when it gets to here, as you can see, it will change depending on where I click. This is the in and the out. The preset's actually reversed from what I like to do. I like it to be 0 to max, and they have it the other way around. So go figure. There's also a freeze button that will freeze what's happening. And then you can still morph. There's also what they call the hot switch, which is to immediately change, and you can hold down on this for a couple seconds till it flashes, and just move everything. Get lots of resonance, lots of feedback, make it sound really bizarre. Some highs, maybe some lows. Just make it really weird, right? So now while it's playing, when I hit the switch, oh, let's bring the pre-delay down. So we go hold this down. Maybe not full. So let's hold this down. cool. And again, freeze is cool. So, it's not the cheapest reverb plugin, and it's not convolution based, and it doesn't have, you know, halls and plates and stuff. But it does morph from one thing to another with beautiful sound quality. And it's really cool for messing up grooves. It's great on lead sounds, as you heard earlier with my little jamming around introduction. So check it out. All right, next video is on Omnisphere. So get ready. All sorts of crazy stuff's coming. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye. I can play this all day. Freeze it.